Luna, a curious young girl with a love for nature, stretched her arms wide and took a deep breath. Today was going to be an exciting adventure. She had packed her bag with snacks, a notebook, and a pencil, ready to explore the wonders of Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Luna had heard so much about this beautiful park, and she couldn't wait to learn more. Her friend for the day, a graceful great blue heron named Harry, was already waiting for her by the river. Harry had long legs, a tall neck, and striking blue feathers that shimmered in the sunlight. "Good morning, Luna," he called from the riverbank, his wings fluttering gently in the breeze. "Are you ready to explore?" Luna waved excitedly. "I'm ready. What should we discover today?" Harry smiled. "Well, Cuyahoga Valley is special because it has many different habitats, forests, wetlands, and rivers all come together here. It's a place full of life." As they walked along the edge of the Cuyahoga River, Luna took in the beauty around her. The river sparkled in the sunlight, winding through the valley like a ribbon. "What makes this river so special?" Luna asked, looking at Harry. Harry stretched his wings and explained, "This river has been flowing through this land for thousands of years. It carved out the valleys you see today, and it's the heart of the park. Many animals live along its banks, and it brings life to this whole place." They wandered along the river, watching ducks paddle through the water. "Look, Luna!" Harry pointed with his long beak. "There's a family of beavers working on their dam." Beavers are known for building incredible dams that help control water flow in the river. Luna giggled. "That's so cool! Beavers are like nature's engineers." They continued along the river until they came across a group of turtles basking on a sun-warmed rock. "Turtles love to soak up the warmth of the sun," Harry explained. "Some of them have been living here for many years." Luna smiled and wrote it down in her notebook. Turtles need sunlight to stay warm and healthy. Harry led Luna to the wetlands, a lush area where the land was always damp, and the air smelled earthy and fresh. "The wetlands are really important," Harry said. "They act like nature's sponges, soaking up extra water when it rains. This helps prevent floods, and they provide a home for many animals." Luna knelt down to look at the plants. The wetlands were alive with frogs, insects, and birds. "Why are the wetlands so important?" she asked. Harry answered, "Besides soaking up water, the wetlands are a great place for frogs, snakes, and waterfowl to live. The plants here help clean the water too. They're an important part of the ecosystem." As they walked through the wetlands, Luna noticed a group of frogs jumping between the tall grasses. "I didn't know frogs lived here. What other creatures live in these wetlands?" she asked. "Well, there are many," Harry replied. "You might see a hermit crab, a raccoon, or even a muskrat. The wetlands are full of surprises." Luna was fascinated. She took lots of notes about the different creatures she saw and learned how everything in the wetlands worked together to keep the area healthy. After leaving the wetlands, Luna and Harry ventured deeper into the forests of Cuyahoga Valley. Tall trees rose all around them, their leaves turning from green to vibrant colors in the fall. "This forest is so peaceful," Luna whispered. "The forest is home to many animals like foxes, deer, and owls," Harry said, flying gently over the treetops. "There are also many trees here, such as oak and maple, which provide food and shelter for creatures." Luna paused to look up at the tall trees. "Wow, I bet it's amazing here in the fall when the leaves change color." "It sure is," Harry agreed. "The colors are like a painting, with reds, yellows, and oranges covering the ground." As Luna continued walking, she spotted a red-tailed hawk soaring high above. "Hello, Harry," the hawk called down. "I see Luna's with you today. Have you told her about the Ohio-Erie Canal towpath trail yet?" Luna turned to Harry. "What's that?" Harry smiled. "The trail runs through the park and follows an old canal path. A long time ago, mules used to pull boats along the canal, and now the trail is a popular spot for hiking and biking." The people of the past helped shape the land here too. Luna was amazed. That's so cool! The people who built the canal left behind a piece of history. After walking along the canal for a while, Luna and Harry stopped to rest. Cuyahoga Valley is such a special place, Luna said, looking around at all the beauty. It's not just about the animals and plants. It's also about how the land was shaped by the river and even the people who lived here. Harry nodded. That's right, Luna. This park is like a living history book where nature and people's stories are written together. The more you explore, the more you discover. As the sun began to set, Luna and Harry made their way back to the river. The sky was painted in shades of pink and orange, and the park felt even more magical as the stars began to twinkle. Today has been amazing, Luna said, her heart full of excitement. I've learned so much about the animals, plants, and history of this park. Harry smiled, his feathers glowing in the twilight. There's always more to explore, Luna. Cuyahoga Valley has endless adventures waiting for you. With that, Luna waved goodbye to Harry and headed home, already dreaming of her next adventure in Cuyahoga Valley National Park.